Right, start of the week in Almelo. We are going to close up. Come into the office. Yeah, see? Let there be light. This is going to be our biggest week in Almelo. It's start of the week. So I think the last episode where you saw sales meetings, we were in the UK and we did it by Zoom. Is that right?
Yeah, on Teams, yeah.
Yeah, we did it on Teams. So this week, we've got an in-person meeting with the European lot. Normally with the UK, we bring the European lot in because they're the smaller group. So when we're in Europe, I don't think it matters so much just you doing Europe directly and then doing the UK from a separate meeting. Otherwise, it's like too many people in the meeting. Anyway, meeting here at 9 a.m. and then at UK 9 a.m., which is an hour ahead, we have the Teams meeting, which is company-wide. And sometimes we bring everyone in if we want to like get everyone's ideas together. Beaksy, what's your plans for the week?
Plans for the week. So we go back on Friday, and Friday is China Barry's last day of sending orders before Chinese New Year. This week, just want to basically find out what he's able to get from any new orders coming in this week.
All right, nice, perfect. Like I said in the other videos, I think everyone's well aware that December wasn't the month we wanted it to be, but January has been very, very good. As of right now, we have 3 working days left. And if we can do what we think we'll do on the 3 working days, then it's gonna be a great month. So there's a lot of pressure on this. If we don't do much over these 3 working days, it's a decent month, it's not amazing. If we do what we wanna do over these next 3 days, it can be very special. So fingers crossed, we have a big month, and the profit that we make in this month makes up for December and some, and then we just gotta keep this speed into February, March, and then March and April are the budget dump for UK, and then budget renewal for April. So yeah, we got some big months coming. It's always like January, February because of Chinese New Year and like the Christmas rush coming off. It can be tough months, but yeah, we're breaking the trend right now. It was a quiet January 2023, and we are like 50% up on January 2023 already, and we have 3 working days left. And 3 working days is crazy. We can make a big, big dent. 3 working days represents like 15% of the month, so yeah, big. Is it 15% of the month? Yeah, it is, yeah, because there's like normally 20 working days in the month, 50%.
Don't ask me, math.
What's your plan with the guys this weekend, Daisy? Who's doing what?
Laura's gonna be hot desking in Netherlands.
What's hot desking?
It's when the guys will go and visit one of their customers, like the offices, and then sit. Here's Laura now.
Hot desking's advantage is like a lot of what we're trying to do is make relationships with people, and if they don't want to know you or they can be frosty, just being in their vicinity with like a box of donuts or whatever, being like, yeah, come over here if you want a quote for anything. It's just a way of like integrating, almost like you're working in their office, just being there like, if you need any cases or any IT peripherals, just let us know, we'll help you. We'll update you tomorrow, you're gonna find out exactly how the sales went. But not most important, one of the things I was gonna say, how cool is this? So look at what we've got, right? We just got desks and a phone. 2 years ago, that's all we had. Desks and a phone. Now we've got people, we've got desks, we've got phones, and we've got customers who know about us, who call those phones, who didn't before, who didn't know about us. This is literally like when people go out looking for oil in the desert and then they find it, there wasn't even oil under the ground. We dug and we made oil under the ground. That's why Owen's gone to hell and back on these phones. That's why we burned so much money, because we have to pay all these people, just ring. We know the money will come, just keep calling, keep calling, keep calling. 450,000 later, people are now calling and making orders. In fact, such big orders. On Friday, we had what, like 100,000 single sale come through because we hit the phone so many times. There's Jeffrey. Yo, Jeffrey. Yo, what's going on? Come in.
Jeffrey?
Yeah, we're just saying it's gonna be a big week. How crazy is this? That we should end up doing 200,000 this month in Europe, and like I said, 2 years ago, there wasn't even anything. There was just a phone and a desk. And we're on 86,000 right now, but we have that deal coming from Julian, which will take us right up. I think it's 100 grand. Okay. And then we got 3 working days left to take that 184 grand to 200, which should be easy. So Jeffrey's just telling us now if everything is on time today.
Yes, everything on time, China and the UK, and nothing weird's happened today. Then we can send 26 orders today out of the door. So that's a new record for you.
Sick, bruh.
Yeah.
Jeffrey just saying 26 orders going out today. If everything goes on time, UK, 26 orders.
26. That doesn't sound a lot, but we were all struggling to get, well, we was happy with 1s and 2s initially, weren't we? And when we started, and it wasn't probably about a year ago, well, right, we're shipping something every day.
Yeah.
Something every day, and now it's 26.
26.
And
that's so sick.
That's 26 separate addresses have JLC products. Which countries are they over?
France, Italy, Germany,
Probably the islands.
Can you just explain though what you mean by like on time? Because you're waiting for deliveries from UK,
Yeah,
and how the process works.
Yeah, waiting on delivery from UK. Normally they're around 1:30. China is most of the time is at the same time because it's from the same courier. Then we have enough time to process everything in the system. Yeah.
Many cables going out?
No, not the cables. It's just the Bluetooth earphones. What's going on?
Nice. We reckon you're going to see a lot more cables, aren't we?
Cables in Germany. So what I've noticed is the case is a lot harder to sell up here.
Yeah.
It's because It's just, I think it's just more market. I think we need to, we looked at the pricing for the cases and stuff like that out here. But cables, I think, is the golden ticket in the Netherlands, Germany.
Comes
stuff
with that
like
cable
that.
business. Cables sick as well, because we have a lot of experience with cables. We've done cables for a very, very long time. Actually, one of the products that we paid back the initial loan, we were HDMI cables back in the day. We used to sell HDMI cables at $4.99. We were big. We didn't know back in the day, the early days, if we were going to be a case specialist or a cable specialist. We started to get really big on, is it DPI or what's the optic? The optic audio. We were selling optical audio, which is like the optical version of HDMI, because at the time you had HDMI and those two, they were big. We were selling loads and loads.
When do you reckon it will be until we are sending out more orders a day than we are in the UK?
Cool, when it is.
How many are we looking at in the UK? To give you context. So 250 on a good day?
Yeah.
225?
Yeah.
Oh,
On a bad day, maybe 140, 150 orders.
So 140 orders.
And that could be one singular item, or it could be like 1,000 pieces of something on one order.
Okay, so there's two questions there, because we will be beating the UK's order volume in a year, but hopefully the UK's continue to grow, so we're constantly a little bit out of reach.
for sure.
But I reckon if we're already doing 66 on Friday, we're going to have days where we do 225 in a year, aren't we?
Yeah, especially when in the UK you don't have many e-stores. We get put on e-stores, so it will be lot more ones and twos. Out in Holland and the Nordics as well. Now, I think you need to get some more warehouse staff soon, and maybe work later as well. I think that's something we need to look at. Potentially.
Extra. We can also do the other thing where, as we start to get busier, you offer flexi time, so you can.
I think that's important.
Part-time work,
I think that's what we need. I think we'll have to have a 12-8 shift. To make sure all the orders go out, so actually from the UK as well, because if you're shipping a lot from the UK, that'll be something we would look at as well.
Well, our window cleaner is here now, so I guess that's us checking out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and we'll update you. You'll see how many orders we do. Nice one, guys.
Okay.
Let's go.